Today, we'll take another open awareness practice. So, just a few things or two things I'd like to say before we practice is open awareness doesn't always feel easy, especially if our mind is feeling very active. So, when we are practicing this open awareness style, and if if we notice that the mind is active, and um, we can note that there's thoughts and then come back to an anchor. Sometimes I find if I am so I am prone to ruminating thoughts. So if I am in a cycle of rumination, um, if I am sitting in an open awareness and my thoughts my mind is active, and I find that I'm continuing to get pulled into that ruminating thought cycle. um, I will change the um, the meditation technique that I'm using to a concentration practice, and I'll go to my breath or I'll go to sounds and bring my mind continually back to that anchor. If I can break that out of that cycle of rumination and can open to an open awareness, and it feels um, like what's the word I want to use there, um, like I can settle into that, then I can then go back to that. But sometimes I don't, and I need to just practice a concentration practice. And what we just need to be mindful of is if we're being self-critical or self-judgmental. um, um, Meditation is not a success or a failure. Every time that we sit down to meditate is a positive thing. And we're just getting to know our mind and just getting closer to our actual experience. And also, if we're in an open awareness and we drop back into what feels like spaciousness, um, we can relax back into that. And then, like, what I'll do is I'll be like, oh, I'm doing it. And then, like, there's a thought, or my ego might get involved and be like, you're a great meditator. So, those are just things that we can notice if and when we drop back into that spaciousness. And um, we're just allowing that to be there. Okay, so now we'll practice. So coming into your comfortable meditation seat. We just first start with some grounding here, bringing the awareness into the body intentionally by feeling the body sitting on what you are sitting on. Feeling the feet, what the feet are touching, and feeling the body breathing. As you settle in here, bringing some ease into the physical body, and maybe as you intentionally bring in that ease, you can feel the body opening to receive the breath, letting go in the belly, and starting to get closer to the rhythmic movement of the body as you breathe. Starting to notice what you can hear. Maybe the first sounds you notice are inside of you, noticing any smells. Are there any tastes that draw your attention? You can notice what you can see even with the eyes closed, and starting to broaden your awareness, opening up, just noticing anything that draws your attention, including thoughts and emotions. And we are prone to judgment. Even with sounds, there are some sounds that are pleasant. So maybe we hear some birds outside welcoming the new day, or maybe there's some sounds like the trash truck or some other sounds that maybe feel more distracting. And that's just an example of a judgment. And we could have the same thing happen with thoughts or emotions. But this is just a reminder that it's all okay. We're just noticing what's there. We just notice if we judge things as good or bad. Just trying to not put any more energy into that. Maybe coming back to an anchor to rebalance. Practicing with an attitude of curiosity, with a loving awareness, gentle and kind. You're just the observer here, observing the different phenomena that pass through your awareness, the different things that draw your attention, watching them come and go, just noticing their different lifespans, their different durations, not trying to have any certain kind of experience here. Coming back to the body sitting and the body breathing, opening your eyes when you're ready, coming back fully into your space. Thank you for your practice.